His nickname is Johnny Buckets, aptly named for the buckets he scores on the court for the Ridgewood Maroons basketball team. In fact, Johnny Jackson holds the school record for scoring, even as this amazing 18-year-old senior is undergoing cancer treatment.
You turn on the TV and you see commercials about St. Jude, and you never think that's going to be you, right? And your heart breaks and you want to cry for those children, and then you wake up one day and that's you, and it's every parent's worst nightmare.
So I got the diagnosis in late July, heading into early August, right before the school year. I mean, I was completely shocked, obviously. No one expects to hear something like that. But at the same time, I was been so sick for so many months. It was kind of almost like a relief in a sense to kind of know what I have. I can get a good plan. I know I have good people behind me to go try and attack it as best as possible.
The diagnosis meant Jackson would face months of chemotherapy sessions to attack the dreaded disease. But it didn't stop him from playing the game he loves.
You know, you have to have a purpose in order to fight through something like this. You have to have something you're trying to get through at the end. And John's end, the light at the end of his tunnel, was to get here. As a mom, I think I've cried a million tears because I really didn't know if he was going to play until February, until he was done with treatment. But this is 100%, this game is what he's been fighting for the whole time.
Basketball is just kind of like an outlet for me. It's kind of where I feel calm. It's where I feel at home. So right away when I got the diagnosis, I thought, okay, am I going to get back to the season? Am I going to be able to play? And I kind of just made it my goal. And instead of using cancer as a negative thing, which it is, no one wants to hear it, I try to kind of channel it into a positive thing and try to just inspire as many people as I can through playing basketball.
To say he inspires would be an understatement. Support from the community was unbelievable and was so important to his fight. A campaign was formed to raise money for a foundation that helps people affected by leukemia and other blood-related cancers.
The slogan was Battle for Buckets, and we made shirts and sweatshirts, and on Mondays when he would get treatment at school, it'd be really special. You'd have like probably the better part of 50% of the school wearing the Battle for Buckets sweatshirt, just supporting him. And it's just like, you see kids wearing them around town and stuff like that. It's just good to support him and know that the town's rallying behind him.
It's almost like a kind of why stop now moment. I played through so much for the past couple of 10, 12 games, whatever it's been. I played opening night. I had chemo 2 days before the opening. I went and played. I mean, it's just almost like I'm built to wires at this point. I'm just wired differently. I just want to keep going. And I don't think I'm going to miss a game for the rest of the season. So.
An upcoming PET scan will determine how successful Jackson's treatments have been. But everyone remains optimistic.
He's the toughest kid I've ever met. I'm sure of that now, and even what he's doing now, I don't think people really understand that what he's doing is actually a miracle, because he has been so sick and he is battling still through so many awful side effects, and he just pushes through.
First thing is you're never alone. You're always gonna have a support system wherever you are, whether that's the people at your hospital, your family, your friends. Johnny! And number two, just never give up. Obviously, dealing with something like this, cancer, is just, it's a monster, but just know you always have a fighting chance and just keep pushing.